everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new Spanish thriller movie just dropped on Netflix called Under Her Control. And in this movie we see Sofia. She's this young uh, but very ambitious sales, like she used to be a sales girl person in a store, but she get this job with this huge designer who has this huge designer shop. And when she get this job under this new boss Beatrice, we see she become very attached to her, and this boss is also very kind to her. And when she become pregnant in this movie, this boss Beatrice, she actually offers her to, after you have a baby, you give your baby to me, and you can, because at first Sophia wasn't sure if she have this baby or not. But our boss Bitter, she's actually offers her that, have this baby, and after you have this baby, give it to me. I'll adopt this baby and you can go back to your normal life. But in this movie, we also see Sophia. She's actually in a kind of good relationship with her boyfriend, who's really nice. He really nice to her, and he wants to take the relationship to the next level. So in this movie, like when Sophia, she got pregnant, like she gets pregnant, and she has this decision to make. This is where this movie totally lost me. I was like, why you are so worried and thinking all these things? Because you had this guy who really care about you, and you are just in this dilemma. This movie tried to create this conflict which you never see. This movie has, and then you meet Beatrice, who's very successful, ambitious designer. This movie never takes time to develop her character. Like she wants a baby, like she really wants a baby. Especially you see her, she's like a world famous person. She's going here and there getting brand new deals. Why would she want this random person's baby in this movie? I really found this story to be awkward. Although the story is awkward, and the way the acting, especially from Sophia, she's really bad in this movie. Acting is not that good. Beatrice, however, maybe she's a little bit older actor. She tried her best to give good performance. This movie really lost you. Like you were like, what am I watching? None of this character make any sense. And the way this movie ends, you are like, like what happened to Sophie? Yeah, she just walking down this, which is, by the way, really rural area she's walking down, because we saw Beatrice, she was driving down those roads for at least 10-15 minutes. Are you telling me she's gonna walk there like her water broke? What is happening? The way this movie ends is really very like it's too open for audience to think what just happened. This movie tried to create this thrill, this mystery around both of this character, because it does feel like this movie is going to take a different turn, but it takes different turn. It is really, when I was watching, I was like, what am I watching? It could have been more interesting if this character had like different stuff happening with them. I really was disappointed of this movie because the way they act, the direction is really very choppy, and it's not very good. However, it could have been really good, but it doesn't make that much sense. Only one scene you see Beatrice, she was thinking to have a kid. I think we should have spent more time with Beatrice to understand her character. I get it. They try to keep mystery around her character, but all the things she was doing in the middle and the third act, like looks like you kidnapped this girl and were trying to have her baby. Like this is too much, especially for a person like her. She's so successful, It's really hard to believe. When you watch this movie, I was like, really? Are you telling me she's this desperate to get a baby that like she basically trapped this girl in her house somewhere, like really out of nowhere? And we see Sophia, she's walking from that house. No way she's gonna be alive if she walked down that road. Or I might be wrong. That is what I thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? Still though, this movie didn't make that much sense. I still finished watching it because it was, once you start watching this movie, you do have to finish it, because you were wondering what happened to all this character. Although it is very predictable what will happen to Beatrice and Sophia. Sophia, we don't know what happened to her. but her boyfriend. It was very predictable, but still you do want to finish this movie. And that was my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? If you enjoyed about this review, don't forget to share my other reviews on other Netflix Spanish movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.